Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Jeff for Cure Commentaries of the Week, week number 9, and this is a 30-8 free-for-all gameplay on Modern Warfare 2, and as you can see, I joined pretty late in the game. The guy was like halfway to winning, but somehow I managed to win anyway. But anyway, the charity this week is something a lot of people have heard about, like around the world, and there's a great reason for that. The charity this week is Make-A-Wish Foundation. What Make-A-Wish Foundation is basically, it's a charity that helps children born with like life-threatening diseases and conditions and things like that. Basically children that would not survive without the correct treatment. And I kind of know a bit more about this because I actually know a friend of mine that was involved in like with Make-A-Wish, and I've known him since kindergarten. He basically was my first friend, and we actually are now graduating together this week. We're both seniors, and without this charity, I honestly don't think I would have been able to graduate with him, and honestly, I can't be more thankful. So, my friend, he was born with primary pulmonary hypertension, which is basically it's a deadly lung disorder that can lead to heart failure and like extremely weaken your immune system. You could simply get sick off of just sharing things with somebody, having somebody touch your food, things like that. I remember in kindergarten when he would have to wear this little backpack with like a little heart monitor in it with a tube going into his chest, and like whenever the monitor would go off in the middle of class, he would immediately like have to leave the school and get rushed to the hospital just so like nothing bad would happen to him, so he wouldn't die or anything. And when he was born, he wasn't expected to live past the age of 6, but through treatment and care he made it to like I think the age of 12. And at that age, he had to get a double lung transplant because with PPH in his lungs, they're no good. He basically wouldn't make it without this transplant. And getting a double lung transplant at that age, there's a very rare chance for him to live. He got the double lung transplant and was cured of the disease, obviously, that was in his old lungs. But being so young and having such a life-threatening surgery, he only had about a 25% chance of living after the transplant for the first year, and he wasn't in school for a really long time, I remember. But through even more treatment and care, it's been over 5 years now since his transplant, and he's 18 years old now. And now he has a 75% chance of living. Now, even though those numbers are like, they're much better than the numbers before, it's still a scary like thing to see him go to the hospital like every other week, hear like how his breathing hurts and how he feels short of breath and stuff like that. Every time he comes over my house to like just chill out and stay the night or something like that, he has to bring like this big like bag of pills, and it's like since the transplant he has to take I think 14 pills in the morning and 10 pills at night, and that's every single day, and that's just a ridiculous it's just ridiculous. And at the time of him like getting the transplant, it was like an extremely extraordinary thing to have him like survive it. Actually, he was, I think he was one of the youngest kids to actually survive a double lung transplant at the age of 12, and it actually gave him some publicity. And through Make-A-Wish, he was actually able to meet the WWE superstar Rey Mysterio. I don't know if anybody ever watched the WWE. I'm sure you have. He got to meet the Philadelphia Eagles, the football team, the basketball team, the Philadelphia 76ers, and even ride with the NASCAR driver Jeff Gordon in his car, just around the track a few times. He loved NASCAR at the time. And honestly, if I could tell you guys like the most reliable charity, I would have to say this one right here, because without them I wouldn't have a best friend. This charity will make kids that weren't even meant to live to make their dreams come true, and honestly I think that's just amazing. Kids that weren't even supposed to live just that are able to meet like Jeff Gordon and like football teams, basketball teams, just stars out there, and to be able to make a child's dream come true that wasn't even meant to live is just something amazing. So if you guys can't donate or anything like that, at least leave a like on this video, and it would be greatly appreciated. The donation page and website will be in the description for anyone that would like to learn more about Make-A-Wish. But other than that, it's been Jeb, guys. Later.